Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the defending Lake Division champion Geneva Eagles football team. Coach, thanks for being here. Why don't you introduce yourself and then just give us a quick preview of what we can expect out of the Eagles this season?
My name is Don Shimsky. I'm the head football coach here at Geneva. Been here at Geneva for over 20 years. This is my third year as head coach, and I think should be expecting more of what you've seen over the past couple of years with Geneva. We're going to be a run first football team. We're sticking with the wing T. We have a defense where we're going to be in multiple different fronts, multiple different coverages, and just try to fly around and get to the football.
How many guys did you graduate? I know you had some outstanding players that finally graduated. I'm sure the league's happy about that, the other teams in the league, but you bring back some guys as well. But what are you looking at as far as returning starters and guys that had some varsity experience?
Yeah, we lost a great senior class. Those guys were tremendous contributors on a lot of good teams here at Geneva. We lost 16 seniors, but we've got a strong 16 senior class this year. And we've got a group that has worked very, very hard in the offseason. And so even if we have guys that weren't starters at certain positions last year, they were guys that were key contributors, including guys that are sitting right in front of me here. So I think we had as good of an offseason as we possibly have. We got a lot of really strong, fast, explosive guys, and we're looking forward to another strong season.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the guys. I'll start there with number 5. For the folks at home, just introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name is Bryce P. I'm a junior. I play running back and linebacker.
Coming into the season, you are a defending conference champion. How did that inspire you and your teammates to put in the work in the offseason to defend that title this fall?
The off season doesn't change. Everybody just needs to get in the weight room, come to conditioning, just know what the seniors laid out for us last year, and just keep that up.
Obviously, as a running back and a wing T, you're going to touch the ball a lot. What do you bring to the field? How are you going to help your team this year?
I'm a downhill runner, like to get north and south, mostly between the tackles.
Who are some of the other guys on the team that are going to tote the rock?
We got Hayden, number 6, right next to me. Luke, he's going to be playing quarterback this year. We got Caden Proy, he's number 10, he's a junior. Then we got Ricky DePetta, probably wearing number 22.
All right, now let's flip the script a little bit on defense. Linebacker, talk about that crew. Who are the linebackers, and what are you guys trying to do in each game?
Hayden and Luke are outside linebackers, a lot of experience. And then Ricky DePetta, junior, coming up, first-year guy, but he's a good player, flies around, expecting big things out of him.
You guys got that playoff win last year, and then obviously fell to Chardon in the second round. But just getting that playoff win, how big is that for Geneva?
It's awesome. The guys returning just know what it feels like to be in the playoffs. The experience, just carrying that over into this year, knowing how it feels, knowing what it takes to be there. It's a big thing.
Give me a guy on offense you think is going to have a breakout year this season, and why?
Caden Proy, he's a junior. He's going to have a breakout year, one of our running backs.
All right, let's go to your left. Name, grade, and position.
My name's Hayden Deemer. I'm a senior, and I play running back and outside linebacker.
All right, so coming in, Hayden, senior year, how excited are you for that?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Hope to have a big year as a team and go farther in the playoffs this year.
Last year's class kind of raised the bar a little bit at Geneva. How are you planning to raise it even further in 2024?
Yeah, we had a great year last year, but I'm hoping we could just build off of it and even have a better year.
Obviously, you had graduated some guys. So how different does this team look compared to last year as far as the talent you're putting on the field and the way the guys are kind of coming together as a team?
Yeah, we had a great class last year, but we had a lot of young guys that worked really hard this offseason and are definitely stepping up for the people we lost. So I think we're going to have a great year.
As a senior, you've got to provide some leadership as well. What did you learn from the older guys in the past that's helping you now be that leader, take that leadership role?
Yeah, definitely just got to be a lot more vocal this year, answer more questions from the younger guys, and just try to lead by example.
Give me a defensive guy you think is going to have a breakout year, and tell us why.
I think Ricky DePetta, he's a junior. He's our middle linebacker this year. he had a great scrimmage last week, and he's been working hard.
Outstanding. All right, good luck to you this fall. Let's go to your left. Name, grade, and position.
I'm Luke Barbo, senior, and I'm going to be a quarterback and outside linebacker.
Luke, you're a tremendous athlete in multiple sports. What do you bring into the field this year as the quarterback?
Besides throwing, hand off like we do, I'm able to run the ball and almost contribute like a running back in a lot of plays. So hopefully I can use my legs and get some yards for us.
Is the passing game a big part of the offense, or is that just something used sporadically to keep the defense from pinning its ears back and running after the quarterback?
I think it's going to be a pretty big part too. We have a lot of good receivers out there of course, are fast and catch the ball. So we're going to utilize both sides of the ball, is throwing the ball and be able to run.
Who are some of the wide receivers you're going to get to throw to? We talked to your running backs already.
We have a new receiver, Mark Stamper. He's been working real hard over the offseason. We've been practicing a lot, putting extra work in, and I think he's going to have a good season.
Since you're the quarterback in practice, you're throwing some passes against your DBs. Who are those guys, and how good can they be this fall?
I think they're going to be real good. We have Abe Rosales and Donnie Shemsky. Donnie has a lot of experience there, and Abe's just an athlete overall. So I don't think we're going to have a problem there, and I'm expecting good things out of them.
What's going to be the key for Geneva not only to match its success last year and defend that conference title, but maybe make a deeper run in the postseason?
I think we just got to keep our same physicality. We're known to be a pretty physical team, bring it right at you. And if we can keep that and even then some, we're going to have a great season ahead of us.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this fall. Let's go to your left. Name, grade, and positions.
I'm Jameel Douglas. I am a senior, and I play offensive and defensive line.
Obviously, football is one of those cliche sports where you win games up front, and especially when you're running a wing tee, those offensive linemen are really important. How good is that unit going to be this year?
Just like everybody else said, we're all really young. A lot of new guys stepping up. We had 4 offensive linemen graduate that were seniors from last year. But you know what? They all know what they're doing. They're all athletes. We might be a little bit smaller, but we're quick, and we make up for it in physicality.
Give a shout out to your line mates. Who's up there with you?
I play right guard, so to my left I have Chase Cinco. I have Connor Brenneman. And I also have Mason Lomas. Mason Lomas is a senior. The other 2 are juniors. I have Jake Clemens to my right. He's an offensive tackle, super young guy, but he's a big guy, so he's really strong and physical. He'll be able to show off what he can do.
All right, jump over the ball, and let's talk about the defensive line. Same thing. How's that group coming together?
We're physical. We're small. Don't get me wrong, but we're definitely physical and quick. We'll be able to show off what we can do.
How is that quickness going to help the defensive linemen just to kind of get to the quarterback to overcome that size disadvantage?
We can always use our hands and our quick feet. We are quick, so we can get to the ball wherever it is. So.
What are your goals for the season, individually and for your team?
Individually, I just want to be able to do what I can do to help my team. I want to be able to win with my team. So,
outstanding. Good luck to you this fall, Coach. Back to you. Just we talked a little bit about the offense and the defense, but from your perspective, what's it going to take for all of those units to come together and lead to a lot of success this fall?
Well, we just have to shore things up a little bit. As these guys said, we have some new starters this year, and that's the cost that you pay when you have a big graduating class. But we've got very few underclassmen. They're going to have to play a prominent role. I'm a big believer that just because you're inexperienced doesn't mean you're young. We're going to have mostly juniors and seniors out there. So I think getting in and having a good, strong second scrimmage is going to be key to us so that we can be geared up for week 1 against University, take care of any issues, any missed blocks, any missed gaps on defense, take care of that stuff, and that'll be a good stepping stone for week 1.
That late division, it's very competitive. How does that help your team, just knowing that every Friday night they have to be at their best?
I mean, I think that's every week. I mean, there's never an off week. It's high school football. I mean, that's why you play the game. Anything can happen on any given night. So, I mean, we talk all the time about you just have to take it week by week. Our short-term goals is, have a good practice every single day, and then, it's paycheck Friday. You only get so many times where you get to buckle it up and go out on a Friday night with your buddies and play in a high school football game. So you never take that moment for granted. So every week's a strong week. Every week's a difficult week. And we treat every opponent the same.
Absolutely. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this fall.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.